EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to South America and one of the world's most populous cities, vibrant Sao Paulo, in the southeast region of Brazil. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. Brought in by the tight end Dallas Goedert. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Second and a yard.
63.
Now a man who made the move inside the division. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to weave his way forward. That's a first down at the 44-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
On first down, it's Hurts. Off he goes.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's second and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm, being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing.
And he's into the end zone. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now the replacement for Aaron Jones. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. From the gun, it's Love. Going up top. That is hard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Nice pickup there by Saquon Barkley. And tell you what, he's gotten off to a fast start here. I mean, think back, week 1, new team with the Philadelphia Eagles in Brazil. He starts off the 22.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Packers have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Here's a 2nd and 6. The man in motion is Watson. A 2nd down throw for Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. They'll go play action with Love. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down. They motion the slot man left. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. 3rd and 9. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Third down and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll go for it. Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Third down coming up.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
That's complete. Tight end got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A pass caught by Saquon. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Tight end going in motion here. A touchdown apiece. To the air again. Hurts. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Oh, still on the run, but he's lost the football. The Packers have it. Well, so much for a nice gain and a good running play. Unable to secure it, the ball comes out, and the defense comes off the field with a turnover.
Once the runner breaks through the line of scrimmage, Mike, it's very common to see them carrying the ball with one hand. But as they get further down the field and those defenders close in, you've got to protect it with two hands and make sure you secure the ball all the way to the ground. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. Going for it all. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns. Not a game of hot potato, bouncing the ball back and forth.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will take a 14-6 lead. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The man in motion is Watson. Love to throw on first and 10. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball. Find easier completions. Find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Love to throw it on first down. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. That complete to Jacobs. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a Packers first down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard. On play action, Love. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. In motion, Reed. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. This is caught at the 2. And he will... Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers move back to within 1. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Hurts. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. To throw is Hurts. It is brought in the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Love to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. On 1st down, it's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble 2nd reaction mode, and Let's also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
From the gun, it's Love. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. Here's Luck. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Slot man in motion right. On second down, Love. He's going to look downfield once again.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Slot man in motion left. Love. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
On first and 10, here's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Nice pickup there by Jacobs, and I really like this signing this offseason, Mike. I mean, with the departure of Aaron Jones going to Minnesota, they know how important that backfield is alongside Jordan Love. Can he help this Packers offense take that next step forward? And certainly done his part so far.
Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a designed run. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Quick throw, taken in. They motion the slot man left. He's into space past the 25. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. To throw is Love. He'll tuck it and he is in. Jordan Love. Touchdown Packers. And even though it's just the 3rd quarter, they'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. Now Love. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie from Texas. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Packers have it. Look at him go. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. And a big turn of events there. This defense trying to hold off the opposition now takes the lead, Greg, by taking it to the end zone.
Yeah, and it seems like week in and week out, Mike, in this league, there's 1 or 2 plays that determine the outcome of a game. And I get the sense here in the second half, that game-changing scoop and score by this defense could very well be that play.
And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last two plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. On 2nd down, Jacobs. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. The man in motion is Watson. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. Now, this looks like a design run, and he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. A throw on the move is caught. Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle. 1st down.
Devontae Smith with a really nice job getting past the sticks, and he just continues to establish himself as one of the best young receivers in the game. He's following up back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons each of the last 2 years.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
25, Eagles 21.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one.
And he's in! Dallas Goedert! Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown now here in the season opener. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for two. To throw, Hurts. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Packers.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. To throw is Love. He pulls it in around the 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. He slams it in there, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
A festive atmosphere. First time the NFL has brought a regular season game to Brazil. And off we go here in Sao Paulo. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Here's Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's second and 2. They run out of the gun with Barkley. Oh! They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Nice run there by Barkley, and he certainly surprised a lot of people in free agency. Not only that he left the Giants, but that he chose to sign with one of their biggest rivals in the process. He now joins a loaded Eagles roster.
And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it up. And the Packers are going to take over once again, this time at their own 8-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On first and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're first and 10, up at the 42. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
19
The carry here for ETN. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. One game, one win here in this season opener. So, it's a win for the Packers. They get the W in the first ever game held in South America.